built to show, not tell, so watch me.
Roll and throw it, first time this year. Slings one down the field. It's Jaheim Bell caught over the shoulder to third. At the 25, running away at the 10. 5, touchdown. Are you kidding me? Boom.
Yeah. It is not got me on straight offensive. You can't stop this train direction, cause it runs without an engine. When did I fail to mention?
Welcome to GamecockScoop.com, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks on Rivals.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on your favorite podcast app and on all social media at Rivals Gamecock. My name is Pauline Hendricks, host of our newest series, The Short Sports Scoop, presented by GamecockScoop.com. This is a new segment called Greet the Gamecocks, an inside look at the newest student athletes as they get acclimated to life on campus. Today, I'm here with the one and only Corey Rucker Jr., an incoming wide receiver transfer at the university, with 3 years of NCAA eligibility left after playing 2 seasons at Arkansas State. So, Corey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you. So, basically, we just want to know a little bit about you. How'd you get to South Carolina? Where did it all begin?
So pretty much, I was coming out of high school. I was super under recruited, and I think I've been playing football since I was 9. So when I first started, I was on and off because I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of scared of like tackling and whatnot. So I was on and off. I felt like I wanted to be a basketball player at some point in my life, and then after a while, I just kind of got in the groove with football and kind of realized I was kind of decent at it. But in high school, I was super under recruited. I don't know why, but nobody recruits the state of Mississippi for some reason. So I was really under recruited, and Arkansas State offered me the weekend before signing day. And I just kind of just took a chance on it and went to Arkansas State, and it turned out to be really good. And after 2 seasons there, I was just like, why not, try to just feel the waters and see if I could play bigger. So, and I entered the portal, and I think I had 12 offers in 24 hours, and then it just didn't stop there. And then just through the process, I'd say South Carolina just kind of felt like the right fit. So here we are now.
Of course. So being a high school student athlete, how did it feel during the games? And even though it was tough getting those college looks, was it different doing the transition from high school to playing at Arkansas? How was that?
I'd say, honestly, it's a nerve thing. Like when you first get to college, you're super nervous, like, oh my God, it's college. But after a while, you just realize it's just like high school ball. It's just the game just a little bit faster. But the more you go through it, the game kind of slows down, and you just realize it's the same thing I've been doing. It's just a different level.
And just on a bigger stage now that you're going to be at the University of South Carolina. So when you first visited, what were your first impressions about it?
It was really crazy. Just the facilities alone was crazy. And on my official, I think one of the first things that they kept bringing up was nutrition. You're going to be well taken care of nutrition. And then actually seeing the food that we get on a daily basis is insane. And I got to do kind of a little cooking demo on my official. So me, my sister, and my dad, we were all in there. We cooked chicken and made omelets over there. I think we did chicken and waffles for breakfast. And just that alone, showing that they teach us how to cook, and they provide us with 2 meals a day or whatever. So I was that just kind of stood out to me. And I say this city is really big compared to Jonesboro. Jonesboro is a little bit of a smaller city. So I say just the big city vibe, I kind of mess with it a little bit, but not that much. But overall, just the school in general, it just seems like a great place to get a really good education. And I remember we was at the Doty, it was 30 consecutive semesters of a cumulative 3.0 GPA. So that kind of stood out to me too.
Are you excited for the resources that we have to offer here, especially for the athletes? Like you were saying, the nutritionists and just the grades in general, it shows.
100%, yes.
What other deciding factors? Because I know you got a lot of other offers from other SEC schools. Anything really special about USC besides the nutrition and the grades and all the help you'll get there?
I say probably just the relationship I built with Coach Stepp through the recruiting process. And I was really looking to be a part of a program with genuine people, and Coach Beamer just really gave me that vibe. And like, I'm pretty sure he was the only head coach that took the time out to call me himself or whatever during this process. And I remember like we had like a bunch of tornadoes and whatnot going on back home, and like Beamer just texted me and was like, is the family okay? Like, heard y'all got bad weather that way, and that just kind of meant a lot to me because with like 14 other schools recruiting me, that was the only school that wanted to check in and make sure that my family was okay. So that kind of went a long way too.
He is definitely the best. When he first came on, you could totally see a difference with the team compared to Muschamp. And it just like goes to show just like how great of a guy he is and a great coach he is to the players. So coming from Arkansas State, you're not allowed to bash, but what are the differences between the programs, between the experiences so far, at least here at the university?
I'd say probably the only difference is probably obviously the size of the school. Arkansas State's a little bit of a smaller school, but I'd say just based off videos I've seen, and I was at the spring game, so like the fan base is obviously like night and day difference. And honestly, just resources. SEC schools got a lot more money than Sun Belt schools, so really just the resources and the fan base probably the biggest differences.
Are you nervous for the amount of fans that you're going to have compared to Arkansas?
Honestly, I'm not nervous right now. It'll probably hit me like on game day, but like right now, I don't know what to expect. Like everybody's telling me like it's crazy, but I probably won't get nervous until like I'm in the stadium.
Just wait for the Gamecock walk. You're going to be so overwhelmed. Cool experience. It is such a cool experience. So I know that you haven't really gotten in full swing of things with school and like actually like starting life down here, but so far, give me your everyday day in the life.
Day in the life. So, well, the first week I got here, we didn't have any workouts or whatever, and I moved in before all of the newcomers. So I was here like for a few days by myself, and it was pretty much just I would wake up probably like around 8 o'clock-ish, and I just kind of drive around and like no GPS really, just kind of like just see where it takes me. And then I remember like I posted on Twitter and I was just like, like let's just go eat. So like I posted on Twitter, asked like what were some good local spots, and like I got like a million responses of places to try. So like
which one's your favorite so far that you've tried?
So far, I'd say my favorite probably has to be Market on Main.
That is really good. It's a little pricey though. It's a little pricey.
It is. But I say pretty much because I like to go out to eat by myself. So like I just go sit at the bar and like they got the big screen with all the games playing. So like that's been like super really big for me to go sit out there and just kind of watch the games or whatnot.
Oh, it is really fun, especially during football season. Anywhere you can get a TV in the bar down in 5 Points is a great place to be. But so meeting your teammates and all of that, how is that like going? Do you like them? Do you think you mesh well with them? Do you think you guys as a team are going to do really well this season? Like, what are your expectations now that you're in full swing with the team and everything?
I'd say like slowly but surely I'm starting to build a relationship with guys, but it's super slow because I'm a really quiet person. Like I'm really kept to myself. So, like if you don't say anything to me, I'm not going to say anything to you.
So
I know that like I don't really say much, and like there's been guys that are kind of like embracing me and like just making sure I'm good with everything, trying to carry me along the way. But I feel like at some point like we'll have really good chemistry in the receiver room, and at some point on the whole team as a whole, and I think we'll be really good this year.
I think one of the biggest things that Shane Beamer has stressed since coming here is just the whole family aspect and like being together and like working together as a family and getting along with everybody. So I feel like you will not have a problem with that.
Yeah.
So we have one question that we're going to ask. It's kind of just a fun question, but have you heard any rumors or any fun things to do in South Carolina that you feel like you need to do at your time here?
Actually, I haven't.
Really?
I haven't. Nobody has told me like anything crazy yet.
Well, have you gone to 5 Points yet?
I have.
have? What's your favorite? Have you gone to any of the local, like the local bars or like Jake's?
I went to, I think it's called 21.
Mhm.
I went to 21, 5 Point Saloon, and Pinch. And I say, everybody was telling me like don't let that fool you because nobody's here right now because it's the summer.
Mhm.
But it kind of threw me off though because like I had to use the whole I play football card to get in everywhere because I didn't know you had to be 21 to get in the bars around here.
I know it's crazy down here, but there's a bunch of places in the Vista, and like even if you're into like exploring, there's the river down here that a lot of kids go to like in the early beginning of the year. But
Mhm.
there'll be so many things that you will find something. But I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today. Corey Rucker Jr., everybody, thank you so much.
Thank you.